to the news of the century.
The 15th century BC, that is.
We begin this broadcast with the ever-developing story of the Israelites and the unrest they are causing in Egypt. Last week, we heard reports that thousands upon thousands of locusts, frogs, and flies were landing in Egypt and making themselves at home in every single space available.
It's true. The Egyptians were really buzzed about it.
There was also the blood water, the massive hailstones, and the big jelly drop. Although that last one seems a bit fictitious. It's getting a bit hard to sort fact from rumor.
Last week, the Israelites were finally given their freedom and left Egypt. Although it's safe to say that tensions are still high between the two countries. Professor Chardin is here with us to discuss the Israelites' journey so far.
Well, the Israelites left Ramesses last Thursday and travelled on foot to Succoth. From here they seem to wander a little bit, finding the resting in Pi-Hahiroth, between the desert and the Red Sea. It's hard to say what their next move will be, but I personally would have to question their navigation skills, considering the fact that a journey through the Philistine country would have seemed to be the more efficient route to their promised land.
Thank you, Professor. From reports last week, the Egyptians seemed glad to be rid of the Israelites and were taking time to bury their firstborn sons, a result of the final plague that was unleashed upon them by the God of the Israelites.
However, mood changed yesterday morning as the Egyptian army gathered and then charged out in pursuit of the former slaves. Rakine was there to catch the action.
Good morning, and today I'm here on the edge of the city with Pharaoh's army, who have gathered in their official battle lines. It looks to me like they're going for the Israelites, but I will see what the soldiers have to say for themselves. Excuse me, could you please tell me why you were gathered here this morning? Excuse me, could you please tell me why you were gathered here this morning?
Our slaves, the Israelites, have gone, and now who will do our work? They are wandering around the desert confused. This is our chance to take them back. We will trap them on the Red Sea. Attack!
Back to the studio!
Thank you, Rakine. Stay with us as we return after the break to continue the story.
Good evening and welcome back to the news of the century.
We return to you with breaking news from the Israelites' camp at the edge of the Red Sea. Sources say that the Egyptian army has reached the Israelites, but was separated from them by a large cloud. During this time, it appears as if the Red Sea has a split right down the middle of it.
Haha, that's a good one. Where'd you come up with that?
It's legitimate story. I'm not joking.
Oh, jeepers. Well, folks, this will definitely be the news story of my lifetime. We have just got word that our Israeli correspondent, Shonda, is standing nearby.
Good evening. I'm here with Daniel and Samara, who are crossing the Red Sea. Can you tell me what is going through your minds right now?
Well, I'm running through the middle of an ocean bed right now and trying to drown. And there's the Egyptian army chasing me. What do you want me to say? It's crazy.
Speaking of which, this isn't the best time for an interview. I can see the waves crashing down on the Egyptians. We need to run!
Well, it looks like we have lost contact with the reporters there. We hope that they are okay.
It looked like it was starting to get pretty hairy in there. The Egyptians followed them into the Red Sea, but Daniel said the water was starting to cave down the end. I wonder if the Israelites will get out, or if it was a bad idea to go through the sea at all.
regained contact at the Red Sea. Let's go back to Shonda.
Well, there are almost no words for what just happened in there. But it's safe to say that a quick count is just being done. And it looks like every single Israelite has made it out alive. And from what we can see from here, there's not one surviving Egyptian to tell the story. Daniel, what just happened?
God is so good. He rescued us from slavery. He parted the Red Sea to give us safe passage to go to the Promised Land. I don't think I could ever doubt him again.
Well, it looks as though all your people are celebrating. I'll let you go. What an amazing experience. Back to the studio.
Well, that sure was a story of how far God will go to save his people. Can you believe that just happened?
It's physically impossible. It can only be described as a miracle. I'm starting to think that whoever this God is, I should be on his side.
Well, that wraps up our story tonight. Join us at News of the Century tomorrow for more of Israel's #1 news. Shalom.